This is Professor Carl. We're going to cover Danica Patrick's most important questions. She has really good questions. I don't even know if she knows how important her questions are. Here we go.
And I've concluded there are 3 truths. Write them down.
Yes, I'm ready.
3 truths.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, there are 3 kinds of truths.
Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson pulled a fast one on Danica right here, and I really love the way he does that. He kind of beats people up a little bit when they don't know the science. But what she was looking for when she was so excited was extrapolation points. She wanted to know truths where she can draw a conclusion upon other possible truths. Extrapolation points is everything in science, and that's what she was looking for. She's very smart. And she just didn't understand exactly what she was looking for, and he pulled the wool over her eyes. Here we go.
We didn't know pesticides were bad. We didn't know fertilizer was bad. We didn't know that we damaged soil, and that would lead to carbon in the environment. That's
Really?
basically no. People didn't know. Better living through chemistry.
Throwing chemicals in the ground puts it in the ingredient and puts
Not
it
in the 1950s, not 1940s and 50s. People had no idea.
Danica's face is priceless. She's 100% right. They absolutely knew. They knew 20 years before, 50 years before, and in some cases 100 years before that these chemicals were highly toxic. Dr. Hyman is 100% wrong. But Danica doesn't have the credentials or she doesn't have the biochemical knowledge for her point, so she has to succumb to somebody who is wrong. Take note, this happens quite often today.
They don't talk about the immune system. They talk about mouth caps and social distancing, which does not work. It is not factual. What works is boost your own immune system. Can we do that? Yes, within a half hour. We showed in a half hour or in 10 minutes, to activate the adrenal axis in the body through these breathing techniques while lying on a bed, feeling high, kind of, and that they measured the level of adrenaline spiking at that moment in these breathing exercises more than somebody's level of adrenaline when he goes into its first bungee jump.
And I bungee jumped, so I get it.
Yeah, you see what I mean? We are the masters over our hormonal system, and the hormones make up all kinds of messengers and neurotransmitters within the body to regulate whatever is wrong to become back into balance. But we have never schooled how to master or known how to master or to be with what we are born with, to the ability to be happy, strong, and healthy.
Wim Hof is amazing. He has knowledge. It just happens to be outside of Western medical knowledge, but this is knowledge. This is power. He is right on the money. He's 100% right.
I love these conversations. I think that, in my opinion, this is the direction of the collective, is in this more energetic space. It's in this more sort of tapping into the energies of things instead of sort of what we see with our naked eyes. I mean, that should have been a pretty obvious thing in 2020 that, we're trying to decide what's real and what's not real anymore. And it's my intuition that we're being sort of led to this place where we're going to have to feel what's real and what's not, because energy doesn't lie.
Danica's looking for other ways to get to reality, other ways to get to the truth. And what she's doing is using her intuition and thinking outside the box, which is exactly right. That's why when she was so stumped with Neil deGrasse Tyson giving her the possibility of 3 main extrapolation points, he pulled the wool over her eyes for a second, which was a little bit frustrating. But she's right on track. I love what she does.
I think growth scares people. And literally I have 2 missions in this life, and I'm not sure if I want to change them because they kind of keep making my life really hard. But growth and truth.
I think it's great that Danica's looking for growth and truth, but she's looking for also is the main foundation of anything you want. You can't go for something if it's false. It doesn't even make sense. You could be ignorant, but that's not what you came to this planet to do. She's clearly a thinker, and I think it's great, and you're going to find out more about her.
And
Interesting.
in the social setting, there's two different parts within each three. And there's an expressed amount, and then there's a wanted amount, and it's a scale from 0 to 9. So in a social setting, which is casual, don't know you very well, small talk, I express a 2 out of 9, and you know how much I want? 0.
What Danica was expressing here was exactly what Brian Tracy defined as a difference between a loner versus an a-loner. A loner is somebody who likes to be alone. They prefer to always be alone. And a loner is somebody who would rather be alone than being around idiots or trite people. And I'm 100% for that.
But I started feeling really okay with being alone forever. I convinced myself, I was like, I actually think I'm okay. Like, I can do this. I can totally be by myself.
I have my wine. I have my show. I have my friends. I have my girlfriends. I have a vibrator. I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I like that Danica has a sense of humor. I didn't see all of her videos, but the ones that I've seen I really did like. She's a thinker. She thinks very deeply. She wants important conversation. She wants important relationships. She wants important friends. Important meaning they have a lot of depth to their character. So I like what she has to say. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is Professor Carl, and I hope you have a great day.